cutting out the steel to put back in here, and the two pieces. In this piece, I'm going to make the U that's going to reinforce in there. Simple. Cut there, bend there, bend there, slot it in, weld it up. This one's going to be difficult to bend. Ah, there it is. That's looking good. Good enough for now. A bit of trimming around the edges. Probably have to just slice off a couple of millimeters on diagonal because it doesn't seem to be totally flat now. Weld it in. Once that's welded in, then we've got this piece. It will be this piece that will be shaped up. Now, there's a V there, and the same there. And that's the stiffener box in this section. Hello everybody, let's weld. After that glasses we won't see anything happening. Burning myself. Only got a t-shirt on, which is not very intelligent. So, beginning of a reinforcement, I've added the U that I bent yesterday. 2mm steel to reinforce just here where the two bolts go through. So I'm going to just tack it along the edge, there and there, and then this piece will cover over the top, like that, once I've shaped it, finished shaping it, to make this into a box section, because it's the only weak point on a Fiero subframe. Like that. U welded in, and the rest. Grindy, grindy, grindy. Trying to get it all over the engine. Cloth. Just to check the engine a little bit. Okay, let's grind. Couple of welds, fit the top bit, drill the holes in the U, and we're all good. Time to weld up. doing this weld blind. I can't even see. All you can see is the back of the torch from welding. Oh, even the sound of it's a lot stiffer than before. Not the right glasses for welding. Need extra glasses. Show you the crack. It's a plug weld, ugly as hell. You can see the crack there, it goes around that fixation. So I'm going to try and weld deep through that, hopefully pick up the plate up at the other side, and that should strengthen up that area of the frame that cracks. Okay. Well, I'm going to open the door and let the smoke out. You know what? It's boring. Come back when it's finished. Cardboard aided design. Okay, that's all fitting nicely. That's all welding good. Just to drill 2 holes there to get the bolt heads. I might actually drill the hole down afterwards. New memory card, should be better. Okay, gonna center punch these, but I'll drill them out afterwards. Got a 29mm hole saw, which is bigger than the socket we need to use to put the bolts in. So I'll drill that out after once it's all welded in. It's going to be pretty close to where we weld there, so we need to get the socket through. weldy time. Now this time I'm putting long sleeves on because I want to show you something that you should know as a welder. Take this arm off, this sleeve off. Sunburn. Welder's sunburn. Last time I was welding, like this. Psst. Burnt myself. Not very clever, huh? So, always wear long sleeves and gloves when welding. Ow, 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 ow. Ringing quite well. Myself. Brownie was 2 inches away from where it's just been welded. Right, and that's where it shut out. Open the door, ventilation. And that's enough for today. So after a bit more filing and adjusting, it now fits. Using the bushing to centre it. Tuck it into place, of course. Remove the bushing just to weld it up fully. Yeah, weld it up. Fully, but just weld it up. Welding in the new replacement 2mm bits to replace the old rusty ones. good job. There will be some slight bracketry to add to the subframe once I've got the intercooler in, because I don't want the intercooler to be suspended from the car body any longer. So there'll be a piece of bar going across here, but anyway, do that afterwards. So, fit the gearbox, fit the engine, readjust the torque struts, which might need some modifications to the brackets on the engine, and then finish reassembling the engine with its intake, not its intake, with the exhaust manifolds and all the intake piping. And that's the reason why I want it here, not on the car, so I can fit the intercooler in its place plus the oil cooler and try and get them to sandwich closer together, because they always had a slight gap, and make the brackets that are going to hold it to the subframe, so won't have such a big problem next time. If I've got to take the engine out, just drop the subframe, everything comes out. There's nothing concerned with the engine attached to the car. So that should be for the next time. And that was absolutely crappy talking, and who gives a shit, and I'll just go over it again with a voiceover.